my loves. How is everyone doing? Fine, I hope. Today's video is the New Year's Kickoff DIY Dollar Tree DIY 2020 collaboration. Your hosts are me, myself, and DIYing it with Tammy, Cynthia, She's So Blessed, Mysterious Alberta, Lynn's Lifestyle Living, and myself, Diva Decorating. And what we all do is DIYs, shopping hauls, tablescapes, shop with me, home decorating, some clean and cook with me videos, and lots more. So I encourage you to check out these creators' channels and give some love and support. Now, we were asking that you create a Dollar Tree DIY for 2020 to show us where you would style it in your home. So let's get started with my DIY. Okay, so guys, today I'm going to be making a lantern, and let me show you the items that you are going to need. You're going to need 6 photo frames, 5x7s. You're going to need 2 of the 5-inch mirror candle plates, but this is optional if you don't want to use it. You're going to need the big bowl from Dollar Tree. You're going to need some foam board from the Dollar Tree. You're also going to need 1 napkin ring holder, and you're going to also need some hook and loop fastener. You're going to need some wire. You're going to need your glues, E6000, but I'm going to use Fix All because I don't have a lot of the E6000. You're going to need your glue gun and of course glue sticks and some scissors maybe. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to take all your papering out of your photo frame and toss them. Once you have tossed them, you are going to take your glass piece, because this is the only thing that you're going to need of the photo frame. You're going to take your glass piece and you're going to flip over and you're going to glue around the sides of the photo frame with your E6000 or whatever strong glue you have and your hot glue, and then you're just going to place all your glass frames inside, and you're not going to fold down these little tabs. You're just going to fold those back. Okay. Once you have gotten all of your frame glasses in, like I have did, you're going to cut a piece of that foam board to the size of your glass piece, like so. And cut that the same size. Once you have cut that the same size, you are going to take this piece and you're going to also glue it inside as well. So I will show you right here. Now I'm going to use some of this Fix All because I ran out of my E6000. And also, guys, I forgot to tell you, you're going to need some kind of bendable wire, and that is easily found at the Dollar Tree as well. Okay. On there, add my hot glue, and you're just going to stick your foam piece that you cut out right inside of there, like so. Once you have that all in, you can fold down these tabs too now. That'll help secure it as well. Once you have that done, you're going to flip it back over and you're going to take one of your 5-inch mirrors, and it's not going to fit exactly even in there, so you got to kind of line it up to where you want this as in the middle. So you want it kind of like so, and I'm going to take some of my Fix All and put in there, and my hot glue. I'll just put that that on the mirror. And try to even it up as good as I can. Okay, that looks about right. Then you're just going to press that down and let that dry. If it doesn't stay in, just take a little more hot glue, because you're not going to see this. This is the bottom part and it's going to be inside, so you're not going to really see it. To help secure it along the sides. Okay. Okay, so we did the bottom of our lantern. Now we're going to do the top of the lantern. And you're going to take one of your photo frames that you already got your glass glued in, and you're going to take the other 5-inch mirror, and you're going to glue it on both sides. Just along 2 sides. Then you're going to take your hot glue gun and you're going to put this on in the same way that you put the other mirror onto your photo frame. So you're going to line that up in the middle. And you're going to put it straight up where it fits. Right there in the middle, and just press down. If you need to add more glue on the sides, because we really want this secured so it won't end up falling out. And you're just going to press down. And again, I would encourage you to fold down those little tabs. That will help secure it. Be careful not to break the mirror. Fold it down as good as possible. Very good. Okay, I'm going to leave it alone before I break it. Okay, now you can clean these pieces up now, but you might have to end up cleaning them up again in the end. You can just take your window cleaner and make sure you get off all of those glue lines. So this is how it should look. This will be the top. Okay, now we are going to start frames, and we're going to put them together like so. I've been trying to figure out how to put the Velcro on it, and I was going to just line it up like going down the whole thing, because this is going to be the door part, and I want you to be able to open the door to change out your candles or put lights in, so forth and so on. So it might be very hard if I put the strip all the way down. So I think what I'm going to do is just like cut maybe 2 little pieces and put one like at the top and one at the bottom. And we're going to see how that works. We'll be finding this out together, guys, because this will be my first time trying this. Just going to stick that there. And stick the other one on the other side. Same thing with this. And if it doesn't act right, we can always go back and put it going straight down. Okay, so that's how that's going to be. So let's put that together and see how that works. Okay, make sure that it's even, and it will open like that. I think that's going to work great. Now let's put the rest of our things on. So now what we're going to do is we're going to attach all of the other mirrors except for the top and the bottom, like so. So in order to do this, we're going to have to glue, or to make it even more, I think I might just use the Velcro to make it just be able to stick together. We won't even have to use the glue, or maybe both. Okay, so I'm going to go do that and off camera, and I'll come back and show you how that looks. Okay, as you can see, I have glued all of my sides together. I decided not to use the Velcro. The hot glue was fine enough to use, but for the door opening, where I said put one side of the Velcro and the other side of the Velcro on, that didn't work so well. You know how DIYs go sometimes. So what I figured out what is best for it, and it makes it work perfectly, see, you can have it open and close, is just to take one side of the Velcro and put it the long way so both sides are meeting each other, and that way your door opening can have a closing. And just to show you what I'm talking about, you only need one side of it. You don't need a very big piece. I'm going to use this for the bottom. Put those two pieces on, make sure everything is lined up, and just put that Velcro there. Now I have my door closing. And as I said, for the other three sides, all you're going to do is just, for the other three sides, you're just going to glue those together. Just put a bead of glue going straight up and down, and you can also use your E6000 as well if you want it more secure. Now, let's take our bottom piece that we did with the mirror facing up and the picture frame facing down. We're going to take our structure and we're going to glue it just like so, but we're going to center it so we have just as much on the back as we do on the front, but you're only going to need to glue down two sides, because two sides are the only sides that's going to be touching, okay? Well, actually one side, because you can't glue the door side down, okay? So I'm going to turn my structure around. This is kind of tricky, guys, so just bear with me. I'm trying to get it even here. So for the inside, you could use a lot of hot glue to make that stay, okay? Right now, I'm just going to use the hot glue on the back side. So I'm just going to put a bead of it going straight across. Remove this so you can see what I'm doing. Put a very generous amount. Try to line that up. You probably will get some spillage. I don't think I have it lined up. Hold on, guys. Okay. Now it is meant to be a overhang, so I'm not too much worried about that. It's just the lining it up part that is going to be kind of difficult for me trying to show you at this angle. So I am going back with some more hot glue across there till it sticks. You might want to hold it until it sticks. As I said, I suggest that you use the E6000 as well. I'm just going to try to hold that. Now, actually, if you didn't want to use the bottom part, you don't have to use the bottom part at all. It still will turn out to be a nice piece without the bottom part. Okay, so just gluing down that one side, it didn't work as well as I thought it would. So I had to come up with something else, because the two sides are not meeting the bottom frame on three sides. One, the door is definitely not going to meet because it's not supposed to, but the other 2 to 3 sides were supposed to stay down. So I had to come up with something that'll make it touch the bottom frame. So I used these craft sticks, And I just put them on the bottom of the frame. And now I am going to glue it in so you can see the last step of how I'm doing it. So I'm just going to put a generous amount of glue to meet where the stick meets the frame. I'm going to do both sides. Got a little spillage out there because my stick is not all the way down. And for the last stick, I'm going to do that for the back as well. Doesn't matter because this side, the inside is not going to be shown anyway. So we're good there. Sure that it's down, everything is even. Now while that dries, I'm gonna clean all of this glue up on side. Since I had to add that to it, I probably will go around with some bling wrap at the end and put it all the way around. But let's move on. Let's go on to putting on our top. Okay. So for the top, we're going to take that other piece that we attached the mirror to the frame, and we're going to flip that upside down, like so. And we're going to take our E6000 and our hot glue, and we're going to attach the top, but not to where the door is going to be at the front, okay? And don't worry about the top because none of that is going to be seen. So I'm not going to use my little glue that I have left. I'm just going to use the hot glue for time's sake. Just to give you an idea of how it's supposed to go. Okay, so try to make sure everything is even. If you have to push in one side, go ahead and push that side in so it will meet. And your door should be able to close. Mine is a little snug, but it's okay. I'm going to put something on that. Now we're going to take that bow and we're going to attach the bow to the top of the lantern, and we're going to have the same problem with the opening. So we're only going to attach it where the bow meets the lantern at. And make sure you have it kind of like even on both sides. Just figure out where it's going to meet at. Glue there. And you're going to need to clean up all your glue strings. And as I said, you can use some bling wrap around some of the little openings that didn't quite attach good. And then next, guys, so you have that all attached. You're going to add your little napkin ring up on top, so it'll look like a little chimney. I'm going to center that right in the middle. And one last thing, I wanted to make like a little door handle, so I'm going to attach this little saw picture hanger that I had for a fake little door. And that's it, guys. Now I will show you where I would style this in my home. Okay guys, so we were asking that you show us where you will put it in your home, and this is where I will put my lantern in my home. I have it here on top of my ottoman, on top of a tray, and I think that it came out just super duper cute. I'm loving it. I love using lanterns all year round, and I've been wanting to make my own for I don't know how long, so I finally did it, and this is how it came out. Now let me show you on the inside what I ended up doing. Okay, I hope you can see that. I ended up putting some glitter ribbon around the sides where the where those craft sticks were showing at, and then I ended up putting some of the Dollar Tree fillers in there, and I think they just came out so pretty. It adds a very nice glow. Look at that. I hope you can see that well. And on the inside, what I ended up doing was to hide that craft stick was to put some Christmas beading that I had left over. I used that just along the sides. Let me take you to the other side. And on that side, so you really can't even tell the craft stick is there. I didn't want to have to paint it or anything, so I went with the beading, and also right there on the side at the top. None in the front because of the door, and along the side there. And this just came out super cute. I love it. And also I'm going to add my mini lantern that I made last year. Also, it can also go up there with it. Now guys, I ended up not using that wire I told you I was going to use. I was going to use that for like a handle at the top of the lantern, but then I decided in the end that it didn't even need it, so I left that out. And also the felt pads that I told you you were going to need, you can put them on the bottom of your lantern if you don't want it to scar up your table, but it should be fine without them. So guys, please remember to go over and check out all the hosts and the participants in the playlist, and there might be a DIY that might inspire you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and push that notification bell twice. So until next time, love, bye-bye.